Today I want to tell you a story of my client and the LinkedIn campaign that we did. We spent 500 bucks and nothing happened. We had some like 20 something clicks, so people who engaged with the ad basically clicked because it was a lead ad form on LinkedIn. So those 20 something people clicked on the ad and didn't follow through, didn't opt in, didn't leave their contact information. And we spent 500 bucks on that campaign, and like nothing happened, right? So yeah, this is something. This is my second LinkedIn campaign recently that I had. First one was also I spent 400 bucks for my client, and the funnel was an online course which was priced at 97 bucks. The upsell was 197. No, the upsell was 597 and the downsell was 197. And we spent 400 bucks, and there was an order bump of 27 bucks. So like spending $400 and not selling anything, it's pretty lousy. I would expect at least like 2 sales, with negative ROI being like 0.5 or something like that. But nothing, yeah, it really gets to your head, and it can be really frustrating. And then another campaign. Now we just finished 500 bucks spent and nothing. So yeah, like the point I'd like to make to you is basically like manage your expectations with paid ads, because to quote Alex Hormozy, paid ads is essentially renting eyeballs. So there's certainty that with paying enough, you will get your advertisement in front of the right people. Maybe not always right people, but in front of some people. If you got your targeting down, then yeah, you get that in front of the right people. But in a lot of cases, it's not the case, right? So manage your expectations really, because paid ads work. It's just a question of how well it works. If it's got negative ROI or positive ROI. And if you're spending money to have your ads seen by people, because that's a guarantee actually with paid ads, then something's wrong with your ad or the people. There's a mismatch between the two, or your offers simply not good enough. People are not engaging. And the third thing is, after you spend your money on advertising, I spoke to a lot of people, different clients of mine and other prospects on sales calls, and some people sometimes they tell me like, look, I tried paid ads, it doesn't work. And I asked this magical question like, okay, so can you tell me roughly how much did you spend? Some people are like, like 200 bucks. I even had one guy tell me like he spent literally $100 on paid ads, and his takeaway was it doesn't work, right? No, like it doesn't work like that. If you spend even like if you spend on one offer slash one funnel, you can actually spend like 100 grand and not make a sale, or maybe have like 30% ROI or 50% ROI, which is not profitable. But my point is, like, please check your takeaways. Make sure you're making your takeaways are on point, right? Because like we can have two different people with the same situation and two different takeaways, two different experiences, and these two people, person number one can say it doesn't work, like screw it, and the other person can say okay, it didn't work, it didn't work this time because dot dot dot, I'm probably doing something wrong. But the person number one will say it doesn't work. So like, please be careful with what you say, because that will shape your future reality. And in my case, I did something wrong, probably. It's probably like the mismatch in this second situation. It's probably like the mismatch between the two, because I'm not familiar with this financial industry, which we were targeting. I don't know, honestly. Like, it was a calculated guess, but leaning towards a guess and calculations. So the ad was probably talking about a problem that is non-existent, it's just like made up in our minds, and we just like wrote a copy and see what happens, right? Yeah, but you have to like keep on trying, because this stuff works. Just your offer is awful, or your ad copy is not great. So yeah, you just have to like keep hammering until you hit the sweet spot.